You're welcome today to another episode, another edition of Niger 7 Wonders Day Zoom webinar. And today, quite a lot of secrets. You know, we learn every day. And like me, I need to wear this, but I need to remove it now for clarity. But make sure that you don't leave the house without your mask and without your shield. You can use two or you can use one. It's optional. COVID-19 is real, and we have to keep bringing this every week to you to let you know that it has altered our life. We have been at home for like 4 or 5 months. First time I haven't been through an airport in 40, 50 days. It's an amazing life it is. So let's respect and keep the laws that they have told us. So today, I have quite a lot of amazing people from different parts of the country: Warri, Jos, Lagos, Badagry. I'm separating Lagos and Badagry because if you notice, Badagry has been getting quite a lot of mention, separate from Lagos. So today, we'll keep to that tradition. When it comes to tourism, Badagry is a world of its own. So before we start, something happened this week, and I need to give credit to a lot of people on the Niger 7 platform. There is a place that is trending in Abuja. We wanted to confirm if it was real. We confirmed it was real. We found out the place was dirty. Then some members of the Niger 7 Tourism 100 Club decided to go clean it up. We are so proud of them, and they have a special mention. And if Mbappe is going to be a very huge tourist attraction like we think it will be, we have to give these two ladies a lot of credit. So we want to show you what they did on our behalf. They went on behalf of Niger 7 Wonders to Mbappe, and sit back and enjoy this. This is great work.
My name is Hi, my name is Namure from Bricks Travels, Abuja. Okay, we are from Niger 7 Wonders team, and we are in Perfect Crossroad. You have to clean up the area. Okay, as you can see, people do come here for activities, but the place is a mess. We want to clean it up. We come up with some people that will assist with the cleaning. If you look back, you see that there's debris. Sometimes there's a refuse dump there as well, and when it's windy, the wind blows some of it, and even the locals do send in like clean jets. If you look down, you see people washing, bathing, and sort of things. So the reason why we're here from Niger 7 Wonders team is to, try to see how we can get this place maintained as a tourist destination.
Okay, and what people see is just a rock and the place that has water, but what I see is opportunity. I see opportunity for the tourism industry. I see opportunity for the entertainment industry. So we are taking the lead and see to it that this place is turned to a tourist attraction. We will have a lot of activities happening, a lot of the local government organizations that are involved. I love what we're doing.
So the place is so messy, like it's really messy. So we had to involve the locals, like get the locals, of course, pay them, mobilize them to join in on the cleaning team. So See how dirty it is. Hi. Oh, yes. Got today. Just some of them. There's still more of them out there. So we're using this medium to appeal to the public. If you're having events here at some Pape Crossroad, come with leather bags and make sure you're taking their jets into it and keep it clean. Please, you have to do that.
I want to invest in
Keep leaving this place. It's there to be entering this water. I will not enjoy this place. Please, let's try to be clean as much as we can. Thank you.
We can do nothing else but thank those ladies. See how we can transform any place in our neighborhood. Frederick Douglass said once, we are the people we are waiting for. Nobody's coming for us. For tourism in Nigeria, we are the people. Nobody is going to come. Don't expect help from anywhere. We are the people that can change this neighborhood. And that's what these two ladies have done. And for everybody who supported this, I say thank you. And you can also create your own energy in your neighborhood. We'll provide every kind of support to make it. We see what our guy in Idere has done, and you see what the Abuja people have done. You've seen what the Badagry people are doing. We need more of this in different places. We need to see how they have cleaned up some other beaches. Those lovely beaches we see from Uguta, from Akwa Ibom, and if you are involved in it, let us know. Tourism 100 Club is for all of us, and is to help to lead this tourism. Like I said, nobody is coming to help us. We are the people we are waiting for, and this is our time to do it, and let us do it well. So I thank you all, and I also need to commend Oyo State government. I heard that after Raphael James went on and talked about the what was it called? The Ajayi Crowder. The state government has taken it upon itself to do something about Ajayi Crowder. And we also seen what is happening with the Dere Hill. The state government went there. Ogun State is waking up. Ekiti is on fire. Ekiti is on fire. I'm impressed with their reaction. Enugu State is reacting. River State got across to us. We are seeing quite a lot of states, Plateau, Cross River. This is what we want to achieve. We are activating and energizing people. Imo State, let me remember the other states that have also responded. We also expect what's the Kogi State. You have a lot. Please wake up and change this thing to make the local tourism environment viable. So good news, on the 29th of August, we'll be doing our first trip, and it will be to Abuja. We are going to socially distance the project. We won't have more than 150 people at a time. And I think 100 should come from outside Abuja. 50 will be from Abuja. The package will include flight tickets, 3 days accommodation, meals, and airport pickup and drop off. And it's going to be about like 100,000 naira. For the tour operators, we have put your margin in, so you don't need to mark up anymore. We want to make it affordable, we want to make it appealing, and we want to do it every week from the 29th of, and they are not just going to Mbappe, we are going to the Zuma Rock, we are going to Katafe, and we do city tour in Abuja. So it's a great package, and those tour operators in Abuja will work with us. Every tour operator can sell We will deliver on your part. You have your markup, flight ticket, accommodation, everything taken care of. And after that, we'll do one to Oyo State, Dere Hill. Then we'll do to Obudu. Those are the 3 places. Then we'll do to Badagry, sorry. Those are the 4 places that we are going to do between now and October ending, before we now talk about River State. Remember, we have an offer from a Gay place or expense paid. So that's what is coming your way. Not only are we talking, we are now beginning to act. We are beginning to do. The talking has helped things, and we are going forward to that. So our first guest today is one of the top tourism journalists in the country. He's worked for different organizations. Now he runs his own website. His website is Nigerian Frank News. So let's welcome Franklin. They call him Bigger Boy. So Franklin, you're on now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Like my guy at the top has said, my name is Franklin Ihejirika. I'm a travel journalist. I now work with
known as Bigger Boy.
Yes, the Lagos Big Boy.
Okay.
I now work with Nigerian Frank News Online.
So go ahead.
Okay, sir. I'm here to talk about 3 amazing places to visit in Nigeria. Amazing in every aspect, both natural, man-made, and everything, security, access. So let's begin with Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that is blessed with abundant tourism potential, scattered in different nooks and crannies of the country, including fantastic cultural festivals, which in recent years have attracted tourists from both home and abroad. With over 700-kilometer long white sand beach, the country has the potentialities of becoming a favored destination for surfing and other water sports, as well as hospitality businesses, particularly along the coastline. And Nigerians alike, and for foreigners also coming to the country. Nigeria has a lot to offer in the area of tourism and hospitality. A look at the warm spring in any of our 15 beaches, rightly positioned, will give one the pamper of his life. Here, let me concentrate on the three I'm going to talk about. Let me start with the Ikogosi Warm Spring in Ekiti State. The Ikogosi Warm Spring in Ekiti State is a tourist attraction located at Ikogosi, a town in Ekiti State, southwestern Nigeria. The unique attraction about this wonderful spring is that the cold spring meets the warm spring at a confluence, with each maintaining their thermal properties. These attributes make the spring a tourist attraction in Nigeria. For visitors coming from Lagos, the attraction is worth visiting. It's just nature at its best. It will take like 5 hours, a drive from Lagos, from Murtala Mohammed Airport to Ikogosi. There's no issue of security challenge. The environment is well protected. The security well provided. There's no fear of maybe any sort. For while at the resort, there's the state government under fire because he started the project to give the resort a facelift. So he modernized some of the chalets left by the Baptists, and some of them now can comfortably host visitors, host AGM, host marriage, family getaways, engagements. People who want to maybe leave Lagos to relax. You know, Lagos is becoming so much saturated. The noise, the hustle and bustle. People who want to move away from this hustle and all this noise, Ikogosi offers the good choice for all of them, because a lot of people say, we don't have places to go. But there are places, but maybe some of them don't know about it. They don't have the right information about some of these places. I'm here to tell you today that we have a lot. Like for the resort, it has restaurants that offers both a complimentary breakfast. They have a bar, a lounge, excellent security, regular power supply, outdoor pool, gym, fitness equipment, good parking space for conferences and banquet. They have nice halls. And also the state government is partnering with private investors, because the state government cannot do it alone. I think these things are better managed by private investors. So the state government is looking at partnering with investors who can come in, bring their expertise, so that this place will move on to give the best. But despite all that, it's still up and running. A lovely place, a place to be. For even those coming from outside Lagos, coming from the east, coming from even southwest here, not only Lagos, the resort is a nice place. It's a nice place. Nature at its best. It's a wonderful place. Secondly, here, I want to look at the Inagbe Grand Resort in Lagos. The resort is one of the leading resorts in southwest of Nigeria, and the first of its kind in Lagos. Inagbe Resort is a natural landscape, graced with tranquility and peaceful atmosphere, located just 15 minutes away from Victoria Island, Banana Island, Ikoyi, within a friendly community with rich culture and history. Here, guests can experience a warm reception while enjoying the intriguing views, brilliant landscape, gardens complemented with fountains, and Lagos lagoons. One is conveyed to his suite, including a wonderful evening at the classical floating event platform and a floating restaurant overlooking the lagoon with unforgettable, unique effects. To make it easy for people coming to the resort, the management of the resort has they've introduced an explore card for corporate clients and tourists. The explore card is aimed at simplifying booking and opening up the tourism industry in Lagos State, in Nigeria, and in general. The resort is beckoning on leisure seekers, both tourists, both Nigerian elites, non-elites, the expatriate communities and others, to make good of their holidays by choosing from a selection of fully furnished contemporary chalets for that exceptional stay where the detail is taught to perfection. Let me talk a little more about this Explore card, because this Explore card helps us to eliminate the idea of carrying cash up and down. The Explore card offers the clients the opportunity to accumulate points while at the resort using facilities like lodging, gym, massaging, horse riding, food, beverages, boat cruise, tour, children fun games, business meeting, parties, and all that. Like I said earlier, there's no need carrying cash up and down and run the risk of being attacked. The environment is neat with a cool and unpolluted breeze. If one consider the high cost of traveling abroad, the cost of procurement of visa, traveling to Europe and America and other countries, to experience something that is like this, one can save all that cost and experience nature at its best at Inagbe Resort. It's all encompassing. It has facilities for packages for both children, for adults, the corporate clients, for everybody. It's just like countries like the Gambia, South Africa, that are making their fortune from tourism and surviving on tourism. We can as well tap into all this and make a fortune, because Nigerians are considered as people who travel a lot. They travel a lot. They do a lot of shopping. So here we have the best of everything, nature at its best. The resort is not only about leisure and exploration, it's also about creating employment, because most of the facilities you see at the resort, we use at the resort, most of them are manufactured locally. The cane chairs, the doors, they are all manufactured locally at the resort there. So it's creating employment for the locals and also for Nigerians. So the investor who invested his money in this resort believe that Nigeria need to see something unique in their country and patronize what is their own. I think it's a right step in the right direction, and encouragement to all Nigerians to patronize this resort, and for others to also to investing not only maybe in maybe creating leisure and tourism attraction, also creating employment for the youths. Okay, the third one I want to also look at here is the Nickel Lake Resort in Enugu. The Nickel Lake Resort is situated on the bank of Nickel Lake in Enugu State. Enugu State is otherwise known as the Coast City State. It's located in the southeastern region of Nigeria. The resort is just 15 minutes away from the Kano Biam International Airport and 10 minutes drive from the city center. The resort has a lot of unique features that are inviting, very good. It has garden-like shape landscape nestled against the lake, which is one of the resort selling points. It provides timely and quality service by adopting industry-based practices and create pleasures and experience. The visitors to this site, to this Nickel Lake Resort, can enjoy the perfect business getaway with breathtaking views in very secure and tranquil setting. A warm welcome awaits guests at the resort. For visitors coming from Lagos, it's just a flight from the Murtala Mohammed Airport. The airport is closed for now, but very soon the airport will be reopened, because most of the construction work at the runway is almost completed. So very soon the airport will be open for those who maybe want to visit the city. When you visit the city, you transact your business. Maybe you are looking for a place to relax. The resort is there to offer you that home experience where you can relax and feel Mother Nature, enjoy the environment. Here at the resort, you have rooms that overlook the gardens. Some of the rooms, some of them are overlooking the lake. The hotel is an international hotel. At least is about a 3-star hotel. It has a swimming pool. It has a tennis court. It has volleyball courts, basketball courts, secure car park, business center, shops, boutique, bookshop, massage for those who love massage, free Wi-Fi, gym. Also it also has self-catering villas for those who want to maybe come in on their own with their own maybe to do their own food, cook their own food, and maybe take care of their own needs. It has 5 3-bedroom duplexes 5 2-bedroom bungalows, and all of them are tastefully furnished. The hotel has room ranging from the superior, the executive, the presidential, and the self-catering villa. It has about 210 rooms, well-furnished rooms that are with well-furnished and with sophisticated fittings. Also for marriages, those who want to do marriage, companies who want to do AGM, those who want to do maybe marriage anniversaries, the place is a wonderful place, good security. When you are at the resort, you don't need to bother about your safety because they have your back covered. And these are some of the things some of our countrymen, they travel abroad to maybe go and see, to relax. But here you can relax without really maybe spending all your money. Just a little of what you maybe use. Maybe when you want to travel abroad, you use it here to maybe to take care of yourself. Also, they have a good restaurant that will take care of your they will take care of your needs, your feeding. Everything you need is provided at this resort. It's a nice place to be. Good for your children. They will be taken care of. So I think we have not these three. We have a whole lot, but I'm talking about these three and telling Nigerians why they need to visit some of these sites that is in our country here. The promoters, the government, some of them are managed by private individuals, some of them are managed by government. They've gone a step ahead to make it comfortable for every visitor. So
okay.
Also, so if we don't patronize what is our own, I think the promotion we needed to give people job and all that will just be effort in futility. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I have enjoyed your places. Why? While you were talking, my mind went to Inagbe, my mind went to Ikogosi. I traveled to those places, and you could see how you have been chopping life. People are talking about rock. People are talking about, you are talking about Inagbe, Ikogosi, Nike Lake. The three have something in common: luxury. Yes. So that's the kind of life. Yeah. So I like that. Thank you for that. Inagbe is in Lagos. And with all these places they are showing in Lagos, how come people say there is no place to go to? I guess they don't know. Now they know. So I thank you for sharing these places with us. Ikogosi is in Ekiti. Inagbe is in Lagos. Such a beautiful place. And Nike Lake is by Enugu. I grew up in Enugu. I'm always saying that. And I schooled not too far from the lake. So I know that town very well. So thank you. And I think we'll go quickly to the next person, who should be Chichi, all the way from Warri. Chichi, are you ready for us? Is it raining in Wafi land? Abia, be there. Chichi, unmute your phone. So unmute your system so we can talk. Unmute.
Yes, I don't need to. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I wasn't hearing you.
Okay, bros, Ndewo. Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Chichi. Global Links Warri. Not be Wafi person, but I be Wafi now. So anything Wafi, I did there. I want to thank my brother from another
Wafi person.
That's so. I want to thank Bro Ikechi. Thank you. Everything tourism from Natop days, You know, we did it together. And I see that we switched caps, so bros. Let's say I wear your cap, you can't wear another
You
one.
wear my cap today, me, I wear another thing.
Because I don't have so much time and I have some places I need to share with you. You know, there are three key places that I want to share. I'm not sure you guys have heard. That's the reason why we need to shake you guys and say, come down to Wafiland. I want to start with the Abraka Turf Club. It's a polo club. Exclusive, I know, but they enjoy that people should come. It's situated in Abraka. You can get into Abraka when you fly to Warri at the Osubi airstrip, and then you take a drive through to Abraka, and you get to this amazing gem. You know, they have a polo tournament every Easter, and then you see people come, all these polo enthusiasts. They actually come to Abraka and they come to the turf. The turf is not just about polo. You know, the turf is serene. It's beautiful. It has, of course, it has lodges where those who come can stay. But it has its own mangrove setting. You know, the whole of the Niger Delta, incidentally, and the South have this mangrove feeling. So the turf has a bit of that. You know, the River Ethiope flows into the turf. So they have this natural swimming pool. Even though they have the conventional pool, because they do have expatriates who come in and enjoy the place. One thing about the turf is you get to do horse riding, and then there's a library, and where there's some game clubs. So it's very serene. It's somewhere you can escape to. You can really escape there and you will enjoy it. The meals are prepared by excellent chefs. And I noticed something the last time I went to the turf. I noticed that some couples, there was a particular couple that were taking their wedding shots at the club, at the turf. You know, the background setting is amazing. You can see from the things that have been shown. And it was just occurring to me, you know, whilst preparing for this, that some of our Nollywood people can actually use the turf as part of their, what they call it now. I think they call it a backdrop or setting. You know, because if they have things like this are village scenes or serene scenes or scenes they want to do with horse riding, you know, the turf has horses. They've got the horses, they've got the donkeys, they've got the trees. So the ambience is good for the movie industry. So let's make a note of that. The ambience is good for honeymooners. So the honeymooners can actually come to the turf. The ambience is good for that CEO who just wants somewhere to just go and relax and nobody disturbs him. The ambience is good for our returnees, people who come from abroad and just want somewhere serene where they can just relax and enjoy. Abraka Turf Club for you. Let me quickly go to the second one. The second one is something I am so passionate about. Why am I passionate about it? It's man-made by a family, Erikowa family. It's actually called the Ifie Mangrove Park. At that park, I don't know the hectares, though, but it's quite a big expanse of land. And then it is engulfed and covered by swamp, the mangrove swamp. Beautiful, my people. The trees that are there are medicinal. There's actually a tree, that's it. There's actually, wait a minute, that one. Okay, that one be like saying that the beehive. But there's a tree that is the oldest tree. They're over 400 years old. It's there. Most of this mangrove that you are seeing that they're projecting, the roots are very medicinal. And then in the grove, they actually have a canopy walkway where it's man-made, not too long a distance, but beautiful. You know, you just walk through it and you're surrounded by nature. People come there, they have picnics. You can see the grounds. They have picnics there. You can see that beehive, pure honey is what they produce there. You understand? So you can come there and relax. We go there, we ain't worry. We go there. You know where it's located? You will be surprised. Behind the refinery. So when you come to Warri and you see all that refinery, at the back of the refinery, that's where this treasure is. And then they have a mini zoo. You can see the crocodile, the monkeys, the baboons. They actually have a mini zoo. So you go through, we take children there, we take school kids there, you know, we take people there, and then they go through it. And there's a hall of fame where there's the history of the Shekiri kingdom, actually explaining all that. So also it's a lovely, unique place. And then the third place, yes, let's go there. I love this place. Oh, I love this place as well. It's the Obudu Resort, the Obudu Ranch. I remember, I don't know if Oga Gabe is in the house, but I know that Ross Ikechi, we went there first when we were trying to promote it. It was called Mbomo. And the Obudu Resort is fantastic. People, if you have not been there, you should try. You know, you are literally touching the clouds. Yeah, that's it. You can really feel as if you can touch the clouds when you go up the Obudu Mountains. You know, it's got all kinds of resorts. It's a lovely place. It has a natural pool. You know, the serenity is, you can't buy it, my people. And then there are all sorts of games you can do. And because it's so high up, the mountain is really, really high up, the air is clean. So you go and it's like you're in another country altogether. Obudu. Calabar has a carnival in December, right? Combine it with visiting Obudu. Try and go there during that period. You will not regret it. Now I'm rushing because I want to talk about something else. There are places in Delta. I told you, say, I be Wafi person, but yes, I must promote Wafi now. In Delta, there's this River Ethiope. The source of it is from a silk tree. That's what they say. Oh, but you can see it come out and then it flows and it goes into the Atlantic. You know, Delta and Bayelsa and even rivers, we are brothers and sisters. So we are all interlinked into the Atlantic. So there are all sorts of white beaches. Whales have even washed ashore some of those beaches. Yes, so, well, you know our people now, they butchered the whale. It became real meat for sweet pepper soup. You know, say Wafi now and Delta, we are known for our pepper soup. Very well. So when you come, we'll give you pepper soup. We'll go even give you banga with the fresh fish, but we go check whether na whale I've been at the other fishes, you know, but fish must stay. Both smoked, dried, and all. Then in sapele, when you come sapele, when I don't hear sapele water. Sapele water still day. I know they drink more. I just confess now. But it is there. And in that sapele, we have, you know, the Cocoa Palace, the Nana Palace, you know, where you can see the artifacts of what was happening between them and the white colonialists in that place as well. There's so much. And let me tell you what is trending in Warri. All the comedians, tell me where they are from. The big ones, now Wafi boys now. So every time in the town, there's always one comedy show, you know, going on. So when you come for those comedy shows, we'll carry you go, you come from the airport back, we'll carry you go the resort, the Abraka one, you'll see the Abraka one, we'll carry you go what do they call it? The Ifie, carry you go there. Then we'll bring you come Warri, make you come chop banga with starch. With dry fish. Then maybe one of these comedians go there around. Then you just relax. You'll laugh tire. You'll laugh tire. Please, I must say this very quickly. Warri is safe. Forget all that tie neck thing they are talking about. There's no tie neck. We are safe. You know, see me. I'm okay now. So there's no problem with that. And I can also speak for Bayelsa. Bayelsa, they boom now. So we can cross you around, no kidnapping, no nothing. So I invite you, please come. to the Niger Delta. Rosikechi, we have said a lot about Niger Southeast, but we can do a circuit now. When they come through South, maybe we move them round rivers, we'll take the road. Although sometimes the road gets Asibisha, but with the Niger, we go travel on the road. That is the one we are talking. So people, Nigeria is blessed. There's nowhere in Nigeria that is not blessed. Even at those states, our Bini here, Oba Palace, you can't see them now. And then the artifacts, the brown things, there's so much to see within Nigeria. So if you're coming to Nigeria and you make a stop in Lagos, you've heard about Lagos. You fly into Warri, you see our own. Then you fly, go Calabar, Rapete, you go Budu Ranch. There's so much. In the north, so much. Everywhere in Nigeria is blessed. Completely blessed. My time don't go. I don't know. I don't want to take the time. Because
I tell you, everything for Warri now, Wafi.
Yes, so Warri not the carry last, so. No. They always don't talk.
Sample water, don't bother me, and they drink out.
Cocoa garlic,
and they talk.
They take a wash mouth. They say when you wash mouth in the sample water, your teeth they clean.
Yeah, amazing. But something came out while you were talking. Last week, Inketos told us about Abraka Resort, Makati Resort. Today, you're talking about Abraka Turf Club. And I know Abraka is a very small town, but it has extremely wonderful places for people to stay.
Oh, yes.
Abraka Resort, Makati, and the Turf Club. I've been to the Turf Club. When I was doing a lot of domestic tourism in Nigeria, I spent my time from Grand Hotel in Asaba to Abraka Turf Resort. It's one of the best places you can be in this country. Yeah, it was wonderful there. Chichi, you've been amazing. You now worry, forget anything. Now, Papi, the supplement water don't enter your body. So, we thank you.
Thank you.
Ifie Mangrove Swamp, Obudu Resort, Abraka, the whole of Niger Delta, and Bayelsa. And it's good you talked about the road, the east-west road. They have to make it better. So I thank you for that. We go straight to Apata. The Apata is a very important person from Badagry. He's put a lot of his money and power behind the destination Badagry. So he's the man that we know that is Badagry. And the government has also put him in the government, the local government council. So Apata, if you are ready, please join us now.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Go ahead. I greet everyone in the house. And though 10 minutes is too much anyway, too much to present such destinations, but by and large, we'll do justice to it within the short time. Yeah, because of our short time, I'll be talking on 3 destinations anyway, and which Badagry will be the center stage anyway. So I'll go to Badagry. A lot of people in the past, they've done series of presentations on Badagry, and but today I'm not going to bore us much on history, but just to go straight to some things that really makes Badagry an important destination to be visited. The place of Badagry in the history of Nigeria. What really stands Badagry out in the history of this country? 1, the British flag, Union Jack, was first hosted on the soil of Badagry in 1842 as a symbol of the slave trade in Nigeria. We all know during the slave history, Badagry actually played a very prominent role. And secondly, Western education too in Nigeria took its roots in Badagry with the establishment of the first elementary school in Nigeria, which is called Infants of the Church in 1843 by the Church Missionary Society, CMS. The architectural evolution of Nigeria as well started right in Badagry in 1845, when the first ever story building in Nigeria was also built by Reverend C. Goldman. The first idea of the international law in Nigeria was generated in Badagry when Richard Lander, one of the earliest British explorers to Badagry, was tried in 1825. A lot like that a lot of people have also been talking about Badagry. I want to use this opportunity to let us know the places we can as well visit while in Nigeria, in Badagry, in Lagos State. In Badagry, places to visit as follows. The four-story building in Nigeria, which was built in 1845. The Agia Tree Monument, where Christianity was first preached in Nigeria in September 1842. This same Agia Tree, under the Agia Tree, was where the first Christmas carol took place in September that same year. The tomb of George Fringo, the first European slave merchant ever to touch down on the soil of Nigeria. The tomb is still in Badagry as we speak. The cannon guns were also used to abolish slave trade in Badagry. These same cannon guns were used to chase out people for captivity during the slave era. And it was same cannon guns that was also used to abolish the slave trade and its activities. The vacated slave market. It was established in 1502, where millions of Africans were bought and shipped to Europe and the Americas. Hello?
Go ahead. We are listening.
Now, the Brazilian Barracoon, which is the slave storehouse. This where slaves were kept in waiting for Europeans' slave ships.
Yeah.
Slave ports at Marina Badagry. Badagry slave port then played a very prominent. Badagry slave port was the major slave port in West Africa during the slave era. We have the slave route at Berefu. One of my very good brother and colleague last week did a very fantastic changes, and I love it. It has been usually called Berefu Island. And what we believe an island is a piece of land surrounded by water. But having carefully studied the slave route at Berefu. Berefu is a peninsula. I want to agree with Anago. I heard him saying that last week. So Anago too is a very good, fantastic material from our axis. We have the point of no return. Also located at that Berefu Peninsula. There is a very fantastic well. We call it attenuation well. The attenuation well was dug during that slave era. Once a slave drank from this water, it changes their memory. They lose their memory. Usually, they use this water for the slaves that are too stubborn while they are on their way to, the unknown destination. Badagry local government as well, Badagry local government secretariat is also a fantastic place where you'll be received as a government by the mayor of Badagry, Honorable Onilude Segun Adeniran. He receives visitors to discuss on various business opportunities we have in Badagry and possibly create a working relationship. We have done series of that in the which I know, yeah, I can see the picture of ambassador, the frontliner, the pathfinder, Ihejirika, leading some of the blacks in diaspora to Badagry during the last year edition of Akwaba. Our government received them and coupled with so many other tourists like that and investors. We in Badagry, we don't really believe in having visitors for fun alone. We set aside, we create a time for tour operators that are interested in coming around to do business with Badagry. And we have given series of them soft landing, government support, and so on like that. So I use this opportunity to invite you too. Our door is open for collaboration. Now in Badagry, we have so many festivals like other places in Nigeria. We have festivals like Zangeto. Zangeto Festival is a very fantastic festival that draw a large number of tourists to Badagry, usually held every October. We have Badagry Heritage Festival. Am I on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, we have Badagry Heritage Festival. We have Diaspora Festival, which is normally called a Door of Return. We have Remembrance of Slave Trade and its abolition, usually come around August. We are putting the week of this very one, Remembrance of Slave Trade and its abolition. Usually we witness this in August from 22, from 23, 24, 25. We also have Miss Tourism. This Miss Tourism Badagry International came to being in 2009 until date. Is a very fantastic event that we, the tour operators, can as well package, our tourists, visitors to Badagry to see the good part of Badagry. We also have Badagry Beats Mega Concert, BBMC. It's an international event too, that brings people from different places to Badagry. We as well have a Coconut Festival. Coconut Festival is also a very fantastic event in Badagry. We have a lot of things like that. We have Greater Lagos, which is done by Lagos State every year. It comes around December period. It's a very big event that brings people together. So I want to suggest we use all these opportunities to sell our packages to our would-be tourists. Then there are a lot of places we can hang out in Badagry. We need to know these places. They are lovely places. O2 Waterfront Bar. We have Savannah Waterfront Bar. We have Pathfinder Club Waterfront. We have King's Arena, Harmony Bar, Commando, Corporate Garden. And a lot like that. Rolex, we have UCL Park and Bar. Now, in Badagry, resorts and beaches in Badagry, we have Whispering Palms Resort. We all know that is a popular place. We have Suntan Beach in Badagry. We have Arakab. Arakab is a private beach, though, in Badagry, and it's doing wonderfully well. We have beautiful Peninsula Beach. And in Badagry, we have a lot of hotels in Badagry. A lot of hotels in Badagry. But I'm going to recommend these hotels to everybody. While in Badagry, you can patronize Farms Embassy and Suites, Rolling King Hotel, Next Level Hotel, Soketa Hotel, Bradevik Hotel, Star Rise Hotel and Suites, Fatoma Hotels and Upstay, Uwaji Hotel, the Villa Hotel and Suites, Ajisi Tourist Hotel, Ocean View Hotel. And where you can eat in Badagry as follows. Smart Mall, we have Beach Town Mall, we have Century Cuisine and Mall, we have Selayo. Selayo Kitchen is a local kitchen, but a very fantastic place, you know. And we have they call it Iyasumo restaurant too. It's also a local place, but I can tell you, you will enjoy your stay. How do you assess Badagry? Well, to some of us, we know how we do assess Badagry, but Badagry is accessible either through water from Lagos straight to the ancient Badagry or by road. But this is also an opportunity for me as a government and as an operator in tourism in Badagry, Lagos, to use this opportunity. Like, the opportunities are so much with these Niger 7 Wonders. And I give it to the ambassador himself, Ikechi, for giving tourism destinations opportunity for government to see those challenges. In Badagry, I use this opportunity too. After this meeting, I'm sure the good side of today's meeting too will affect Badagry challenge we have in Badagry tourism, which is the major road, the express road. Badagry is beautiful, Badagry is good, but the road to Badagry is just the little challenge we have. And I can assure you, I know with your effort, everybody's effort here today, the report from today's meeting will also, you know, get to the appropriate change of the road for Badagry. Badagry is the most peaceful and secure destination because of the presence of security personnel in and around Badagry. There are 4 military barracks with various police stations and other security agencies. Now in Badagry, there is something we call Zangbito. Zangbito, as I speak, Zangbito is used for so many purposes. 1, entertainment and security. In all Ogu language, people call it Egun, but let me use this opportunity to change or to correct this. We are not Egun people, we are Ogu. And our language is called Ogu. Be is language, Ogu is a tribe. So in all Ogu settings, the Zangbito you see displaying during festivals are also used. Yeah, this is a picture of Zangbito. Zangbitos are also used for security purposes. At night, they stand as night guards. Zangbito is a traditional way of policing and securing the community. So, talking about security, Badagry is very, very safe.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. So, I need to thank you. And I want to say this on your behalf. Anybody that lives in Lagos that have not been to Badagry, we need to send you away. Isn't that good? Now, we are hoping that the government promised us October. So October is 2 months from now. We will be able to go there by road easily. But when I took those Caribbeans, we went by boat from Victoria Island, we went by boat, and we slept at Whispering Palm. And Honorable Apata was our host. If you go to Badagry, the guy can fix anything. He has limousines, buses, dance, anything we needed. And the guys from My friends from Europe and the Caribbean, they were excited. They want to come back to Badagry. They want to come back with a lot more people. And we hope that the road will be good enough for us to use. Honorable Apata, thank you. And I say it again, if you live in Lagos, I recommend for everybody. So it's Lagos, but it's different. It's a different environment, the mangrove, the freshwater swamp, and the coconuts, and the ajagu, and the people. They are wonderful. So I recommend Badagry for everybody else. And I thank you. And if you're going, get his number, contact him. Anything you want in Badagry, he'll get it fixed. Jibola, Honorable Apata, and Anago, they are on ground to solve anything you needed. Now, the man we are going to talk to all the way from Jos, Honorable John Likita-Best. This is a player in the tourism industry, and I have known him for a long time. So, Oga John Best, now is your 10 minutes. Take us to the plateau. Unmute.
I think I've done that. Is that okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Ikechi, well done.
Well
one
done.
of the attractions that I was going to speak about, I think I would do it in the reverse, is the weather, because I saw your wife doing something. She was fanning herself because she was feeling too hot where she is. And where I am right now, I'm enjoying cool weather like nowhere else in Nigeria. If you have the problem of, having to go to Lagos to buy a fan, to fan yourself, I assure you of one thing. I can see the lady from Delta smiling as if tomorrow will not come. But I can tell you one thing. The people of Nigeria, Plateau State itself is a seven wonder of Nigeria. When you talk about the seven wonders, and you ask me to say three only, well, you're shortchanging me, but I can accept it coming from Ikechi. She spoke about your hat or your cap, whichever one you're wearing now. I see that you have come up north. I didn't know the reason for your wearing those caps. Now I can see it through the cap you're wearing now, that you're a little bit bald. But it's okay, it's part of the tourism attractions. Enjoy yourself. Well, on a serious note now, Plateau State, we all know.
I have speak louder so I can hear you very well.
Plateau I know you're State, we all know what you don't do now. Which one you did? Make I talk my time. Maybe you want chop up. Plateau State indeed is Nigeria's hope. If Nigeria is going to develop anything tourism meaningfully, I think Plateau State is a place to come to. And I am talking about a Plateau State that is even still a virgin. Plateau State was opened for tourism in the early 1900s when the white men that came to reside in Nigeria during the colonial era found Plateau the most conducive place to come and relax and holiday. And we have a record. The Queen of England, because of that, and because of the contents, the number of British colonial masters that were in Jos, she took time in 1956 to personally visit Jos. And she said something, she left something behind. She said this place was deliberately, underline deliberately, built for tourism. We on the plateau, we in itself is tourism. If you define tourism and you leave plateau out of it, I think I will only give you 1 point, because truly it means you do not know the definition of tourism. In a marketing gig or in a marketing outing, I would prefer to invite you to Jos rather than talk about it. We have one issue on the plateau that has made the rounds, our enemies have publicized Plateau as an unsafe destination. Well, Ikechi, I know you are a very honest man. The last time you came to Jos, we drove. I know you were looking for where to hide under that bus seat. You remember when we see those Fulanis rearing their cattle, you thought you were going to, the end had come. But when we drove through those beautiful terrains, and a journalist that was on that bus said something, and you remember that, Mr. Best, please, you know, this is my first time of coming to Jos, and I've written over 20 stories about Jos, and I've only lifted it from other publications. And he said we should better start talking about Jos for our own selves. And that is precisely what we're doing. Our weather is the most unique thing to sell, because that is the only thing that Lagos or anywhere else, because of money, cannot duplicate. This was given to us naturally. The Obudu lady, the lady marketing Obudu showed the clouds. The clouds are still higher than you. When you are on the plateau, you look down on the clouds, not looking up. Because plateau is, I like the lady clapping, bless you. The actions, the second one that I will talk about is for you to enjoy Plateau. Plateau is the most unique destination for ecotourism. You have trails, hiking trails, trails that can be mapped out to meet up with your needs. And in Jos itself, it is a collection of hotels that would meet virtually every test. It is not enough to hear me talk about Plateau. If you want to do justice, the lady that
I can't hear you. Okay, we can't hear you.
that spoke from COVID-19 regulations. But you need to see Jos. You need to talk about Jos for yourself. Jos, about Jos from your own experience. You need to experience Jos. You talk about peace. Whether they talk about peace, that there's no peace in Jos. You just flashed a rock. You just flashed a rock formation on the plateau. The rock formations on the plateau stand the way they are because even in our land, even the can you hear me? Is it better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. If you will see a Nigerian rock resting on a plateau rock. That is the size. And yet, the big ones do not crush the small ones. That goes to tell you that even the crest, the earth crest, is at peace with the plateau environment. Look at that rock that is flashing on the screen now. Look at the tiny rock holding that weight. For you to lift one of those rocks, you know what you will need to invest. And you find that these rocks, they live in peace with one another. And they live in peace, most importantly, with the environment. Look at those rock formations. Enjoy the clips. But the most important thing is, please and please come up to Jos. The next thing is our waterfalls. You see, because Plateau State, look at those rocks. Plateau State is resting on top of a hill. And I can boastfully tell you that we are the highest point in Nigeria. And because of our elevation, we give some of the most spectacular waterfalls that you can get anywhere in Nigeria. You have waterfalls. The Shere Hills, the Asop Falls is a very popular one that I know Ikechi, even if you wake him up to name a waterfall, he will first name Asop Falls. But I deliberately sent photos of other new ones. You know, we have plenty of them, to name a few. We have enlisted a few of them and short photos of a few of them. But Plateau itself, ladies and gentlemen, listening, and Ikechi, for your information, I invited, and I believe my friends, even in Europe, are watching this program, because, you know, they keep asking me, what is it about Jos? What is it about Jos? And I told them to watch today and listen to what Nigeria can offer. Jos, incidentally, is a part of Nigeria. I'm only marketing Jos as a better part of Nigeria, that's all. But it still fits into Nigeria and fits very well. We have an airport that has the capacity of being upgraded in international standard. We have, what can I say about Plateau? Plateau is Plateau, that's all. And Plateau is for everyone. Plateau is everything. When you talk about peace, it is as if when you arrive Plateau, NATOP, when NATOP was coming for their AGM in 2018, it was, I had to bring the president of NATOP a day or two in advance. And I took him round Jos and I asked him to tell his own story for his own people. And that was how Ikechi and others found their ways to come and do their AGM in Jos. But that is not all about Jos. Investors from Lagos can come into Jos on an investment tour. You would see that it is truly virgin. And for every penny you put on the plateau, we are known as a people to multiply it by 1 million. So if you have 1 million pennies and you are investing it on plateau, you know that your first intake will be in the billions. So basically, that is what it is. The people are friendly. You have, it is a miniature Nigeria anyway, because if the Warri lady comes in here, I can organize a dance outing for her. The comedians that she's talking about, some of them got their trainings from the plateau. So whatever you do on the plateau, or whatever you want to do in Nigeria, you have to be careful, because you will soon discover that it originated from the plateau. But because plateau belongs to everyone, everyone is at home on the plateau. We are a very friendly people. When you see lack of peace or crisis on the plateau is imported, it came in like the coronavirus came in. But of course, we have our antidotes. Peace on the plateau is the only virus that has been that we have developed a vaccine for. If corona has not yet found a vaccine for peace on the plateau, because we are the first people or the first state to establish a peace agency. And the peace agency is not through carrying of guns, it's through the telling people the truth about the peace of plateau, through dialogue. We discuss, we do not shoot in return, no. We only discuss, we open people's eyes, because if anybody goes about killing another person, I think it goes to say you are not yet a civilized human being. And that is basically it. And what you need is not for us to kill you, but for us to open your eyes and to educate you on the need to live with other human beings. So Plateau is safe, and we are promoting, we are putting together a tourism package that we have called Travel Safe Plateau. That is TSP, Travel Safe Plateau. We will guarantee your safety, even from Lagos. We will make sure that area boys don't attack you in Lagos, and we will make sure that when you get here, nothing, even corona will not have the opportunity of seeing you, talk less of infecting you. And I think it is it can see not entertainment now. Why you they laugh at entertainment?
Thank you,
so,
Tom.
Whatever it is. Whatever, I like this cap you're wearing. Who gave it to you? It's like it's from Kano. It is from
No,
Kano.
I borrowed it from Dan Mariah Jos.
And no, you shouldn't have said you borrowed. Tell me that you inherited. Because Dan Mariah is gone. He is no longer alive. You are looking cool. This one looks like our Eftan man.
That's the precious for you.
Precious, oh boy, now you the organize it. I like your face. But please, for the very serious one, anywhere you go.
You are always amazing. You're a great marketer. And I like how you shade other destinations.
There's only one marketer. There's only one marketer I want to beat, and that is you, Ikechi. I want to beat you. And by beating you, I want to teach you how to talk about Plateau. That's the only time I can beat you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Your commissioner makes sure that every week he said, have you discussed Plateau? Have you discussed Plateau? So it's not just you. I like that, how Plateau people present their place. You know, when Jamaicans make talk, they say Jamaica nice, Jamaica nice. You use whatever you have to sell your destination. Agreed. Jos is one of the best places you can go to in Nigeria. Wonderful weather. And I can tell you the other things. The highest point of the Nigerian railways is in Plateau, near Vaughan. The highest human habitation, highest town in Plateau. But the highest point is Chapawadi. That's in Mambila. But if you're talking about towns, cities, and you know, the whole town is full of rocks. They build houses into the rocks. How they did it, I don't know. But Jos is a place in Nigeria everybody has to go to. They have unique plants that I'm told you can't find anywhere else in the world, the cycads. And they have the Jos finch. One of the 10 animals you can see only in Nigeria and nowhere else is a bird. And I think the Leventis has a bird, an aviary
sanctuary.
There. So Plateau State is amazing. Waterfalls, rock formations, copies, basaltic rocks, volcanic rocks. The best was called on your way to Bauchi. You see fences that they use cactus to do. Beautiful places. You can see a plain land going. That's why it's called Plateau. It's an amazing place, and just is beautiful. I agree, and it's a place to go to. But it's unique. Ubud is unique, but there's no supply water in Jos. So before we go to the
supply water. Supply water can be imported. We can import it. We can import it.
We have to drink it in Brukutu. When we come there. And
that is Plateau water. That one is Plateau water. We have our own unique one as well.
Okay,
so,
ladies and gentlemen,
enjoy the remaining time. And Ikechi, you have always done wonderfully. Like I said, the day you qualify to market Plateau State properly, that is the day that I will give you the crown of Plateau.
Thank you. I've always loved Plateau. I've always. Let me tell you a secret. When I was in youth service, I served in Bauchi. We come to Jos to buy things for our parties and everything. Then when I'm going home, I stop at Naraguta. I buy all these leather work. I buy the skin, next skin stuff, and I go to Enugu to sell them. So Naraguta leather work, I always pass through there. While I when I'm coming back home, I'm just and I are like this now. Madam, no. Commissioner, no. Just we there like this.
me, I know. You don't have to go that high. I know. I know how much you love Jos. But the truth about it all is, please.
Thank you. I think we have another Jos man here looking at us.
I see my Presido. Presido.
Yeah, Presido. He's all the way from Jos.
And incidentally, he's from my local government council.
Okay, maybe he has to greet us so before we go for a video. So I'd like to just say some greetings to us. Alaji, Bravo, unmute. Just greet us. Unmute, so you can talk.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Alaji.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I thank you for giving me an opportunity to just say a word or two. I want it all as usual. I always use this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Ikechi and his team for doing this wonderful job. I think what they are doing is what we need to be doing to move the tourism industry forward. So I wish to use the opportunity to congratulate him for doing a very good job, and the speakers also. I've seen my brother, Mr. Best. I know he's an expert, he's a guru in tourism, so he has spoken, and he spoke very well, and the other speakers, everybody spoke very well. I wish we will continue to have this kind of sessions so that together we, keep sensitizing and creating the need for tourism, to be developed so that we will not remain idle. Tourism is our business, so we must continue to promote it. We must continue to make it work. And I wish us a successful and nice deliberation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So we'll come back. So we just want to share a video of some destinations in Nigeria. So.
Gay place, lovely place, beautiful ambience and hospitality. Ogei Place Hotels Limited, formerly Le Méridien Hotel, is a world-class hotel securely located in the heart of Port Harcourt in the new GRA. Have you tried the rest? Now come back to the best upper-scale hotel and be our special guest. Ogei Place Hotels, tastefully rebranded luxury suites, presidential, diplomatic, executive suites and deluxe apartments with free internet, a health gym, spa, conference and meeting facilities. Discover our amazing restaurant and bar for national and continental cuisines. Security at Ogei Place Hotels is world-renowned standard. Our service, our strength. Ogei Place Hotels Limited, 45 Tombia Street, GRA Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria. For reservations, call 0803 555 1160 or +234 844 61770 or visit www.ogeiplace.com.
Okay, thank you. And I need to remind you that on the 29th of this month, we'll do our first tour to Abuja. We'll climb Katampe, we'll do Mbappe, and we'll do Zuma and a city tour. And it will be a 3-day trip, and it won't be more than 100K for and flight ticket, accommodation, city tour, meals, DJ. Just get your face shield. It's compulsory. Get your mask. It's compulsory. And also get sanitizer. Get it ready. The top operators can sell the package. If you sell to 10 people, it's enough to pay your way. So, and we'll reveal a lot of it in the coming days. Then after that, we'll do Idere, we'll do Badagry, then we'll do Obudu. As John, our brother Likita is telling us, we'll plan with him for a trip to Jos. Then I knew there's a trip we are supposed to have done to Akwa Ibom. So we were waiting to hear from Madam Shalon how we are going to fix that. But we need to get busy. Not only do we talk, we need to act. So I need to let you know the people who will be on next week. Next week is a day of the presidents and vice president. Everybody that will be there next week is a big gun. That will be the biggest panel. We have the chairman BOT of FTAN, who is also president of HOMA. We have the DG of TCF, Touristry Consultancy Forum, Lolo Ngozi Ngoka. She was with us before she went up to do a Zoom meeting. We have the former president of FTAN, former president of OPA, and the CEO of Hotel Rosebud. They are one of our partners for the Abuja trip, Chief Tommy Akimbugu. Then we have the vice president of NATO, Ihejirika. Then we have the president of ANJET, Muyiwa Mololu, the publisher of Travel Scope. So the 5 guests you have next week are VIPs of the highest kind. So get ready, and we'll leave you with 2 videos. And when we get details of this, if you have questions, put it on the screen, ask the questions, we'll put it together. On the 24th, a particular week, we will not have guests. We just have people asking questions based on what has happened, and answers will be provided. So, but get ready for the 29th. The first trip, we want to give you enough time so you can also market, you can also package yourself, and we hope that the government of Lagos will do a lot on the Badagry Road. We thank the government of Oyo State that has taken up the Ajayi Crowder and Boa Tower. We thank Ekiti State, and we thank Ondo that is trying to do a road. We thank, I think, Enugu State, which other state? Plateau. You could see the Zungu Fall is coming on. We also saw what Ogun State did over the weekend, or some days ago. So we are happy that people are responding. Something happened today in Kenya. A marathoner, Kipchoge, went there with the Minister of Tourism, and they had a Zoom conference with the President of Kenya, who talked about Masai Mara. The President is driving the domestic tourism business with the Minister. And you could hear stories that everybody is going there now. Kenyans are beginning to travel within Kenya. Before it was just the foreigners. And Nigerians have to travel within Nigeria. I know that a lot of Nigerians are waiting for the opportunity to travel out. Yes, we will travel. But now, let's sit back and enjoy the food cooked by our mother. God has given us a blessed country. Like I said in the beginning, we are the people we are waiting for. Nobody is coming to rescue us. We are the ones that can rescue us. You will get information about the packages. Once we put it together, all the details, we are going to let it know to everybody so you can participate. But get yourself ready. It will be around 100,000 naira for 3 days, including flight ticket for those coming from Lagos and Port Harcourt and out of Lagos. So why don't you sit back and see what we have to share with
As the clouds go gray, from the roars and the earth sings, season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. For the pouring of my blessings, I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green. Oh, oh. The land is green, it's green.
Okay, thank you. For those of you that want to know where we are going to in Abuja, I'll sign off today with a video of the cleanup of the crushed rock. So you can see what Tourism 100 members have done. If you know someone who is very good in promoting tourism, has invested in promoting tourism, please nominate the person for the Tourism 100 Club. Nominations will end between now and next weekend. So we'll announce, some of them will start announcing from Monday who have been chosen and who is not there. And all we need to do is just work for the upliftment of tourism in Nigeria. If you are not doing that, you can start now. So, and yes, please, the federal government is giving palliatives. I want Precious to say something before we sign off. I forgot Precious. The federal government has suddenly decided to give palliative to tourism practitioners. So why don't you listen to what Precious has to say? I think this is good news. And we have suffered, we have complained. So Precious, please tell us.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Precious, Secretary, Federation of Tourism Associations of Nigeria. We finally got the audience of the federal government concerning a palliative for the industry. At this time, we are going through the Ministry of Trade and Investment. They are ready to give, to pay staff salary for up to 3 months to small SMEs in the tourism industry. And they said they are paying only for staff, 3 to 10 staff in any establishment. But for you to assess it, you have to come through association. You have to go through your association. Like for the tour operators, you have to go through NATOP. Travel, you have to go to NANTA, just like that, the hoteliers, NHA, and the rest of them. So, and we've started collating the list. So they want us to bring it to the ministry quickly so that we can assess it. And the list, the maximum salary they are paying is 30 to 50,000 per staff. For 3 months, they are going to pay that for any establishment. And all the lists will be sent to EFTAN. They've asked EFTAN to coordinate it so that they can have only one body coming to them, not individuals. They are not entertaining individual businesses. So only through EFTAN, but you come through your association. And the deadline for submission is on Wednesday, 19th of August. That's next week. So if you are interested to pay staff for your salary, to pay salary for your staff for up to 3 months, for instance, a staff, Mr. A, earning 50,000 for 3 months is 150. So if you give your staff 150,000, I think it's a very nice one. So just let's quickly get across our association so that we get the list ready. The only thing they need is your name, your phone number, your account details, the name of your establishment. Then just send to your association. I will get it at the secretariat, after secretariat. I will process it. Thank you very much. Oga Ambassador Ikechi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And for those of you in Lagos, Lagos State also is doing something, and I think that's well publicized. So good news is coming our way. The industry is coming back. We on our own have to do our own thing to raise up ourselves. So thank you for this good information. And where we are going to on the 29th in Abuja, we are going to leave you with a clip of that so you have a good idea and prepare yourself. We are going to Zuma Resort, and we are going to Mbappe, and we are going to Katape among the city tour of Abuja. Thank you. See you next week.
Hello people, my name is Ifie Mangrove Park. Hi, my name is Namure from Bricks Travels, Abuja. Okay, we are from Niger 7 Wonders team, and we are in Plateau Crossroad. Just to clean up the area. So, as you can see, people do come here for activities. Clean it up. We come with some people that will assist with the cleanup. If you look back there, you see that there's debris. Sometimes there's a refuse dump there as well. And when it's windy, the wind blows some of it. And even the locals do send in like clean dirt. If you look down, you see people washing, bathing, and sort of things. So the reason why we're here from Niger 7 Wonders team is to try to see how we can get this place maintained as a tourist destination.
Okay, and what people see is just a rock and the place that has water, but what I see is opportunity. I see opportunity for the tourism industry, I see opportunity for the entertainment industry. So we are taking the lead and see to it that this place is turned to a tourist attraction where we will have a lot of activities happening. The local governments, the organizations that are involved. I love what we're doing.
So the place is so messy, like it's really messy. So we had to involve the locals, like get the locals, of course, pay them, mobilize them to join in on the cleaning team. So see how dirty it is. Hi. Yes. We got today, just some of them. There's still more of them out there. So we're using this medium to appeal to the public. If you're having events here at the Pape Crossroad, come with leather bags and make sure your team puts in their jet into it and keep it clean. Please, you have to do that.
I want to invest in you.
Keep the drinking place. It's there to be entering this water. I will not enjoy this place. Please, let's try to be clean as much as we can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Before I sign off, Emeka and Okru, are you around somewhere? You are supposed to have been the speaker, but they couldn't locate you and they didn't see you. So people are asking me, what of Emeka? Is Emeka online? Raise your hand. So because we have to move you till next week, it's almost 5 o'clock. So Emeka is not online. So that answers the question. People have been sending me messages. So we know people have connection issues and things like that. So thank you. And see you next week, Friday, same time, 3 p.m. We are sending out the new codes for next week. It's not the same code. So we'll send out from today. So please discard the old codes we are using. We are sending new codes for you for the next 1 month. So thank you and stay blessed.